welcome to my channel, Glare and all. How you guys doing? Today we are doing our paint session, looking at not these, but we're looking at the Turner Acrylic Gouache. Now I have here the 24 set of acrylic gouache. I did some work with it. I love it, except what did I didn't like about it? Absolutely nothing, to be honest. There's nothing I actually did not like about it. It wasn't like this. It actually dried like this, which is I actually love that flat, matte, drying way. It doesn't seem to smudge, which I also like about it, because I really don't like the smudging in the opaque watercolors and the other gouaches. I also like that about it. I've learned to work with my consistency with it, so I figured out along this spectrum what consistency I like work with. I'm somewhere between here, but I love how it dries very flat, very matte. I noticed that for these colors, at least these colors that I tested out, they tend to go duller quicker with the consistency. I have to be mindful of that with my water control. But having said that, I believe my picture is all pre-lined up. Yes, here it is. This is my little picture. This picture was actually inspired by and referenced by Becca Hilburn in her coloring book that she brought out, her Lilliputian coloring book. This is a picture that I referenced in there. And yeah. There was nothing much I didn't like. Those are the things I didn't appreciate about it. I love the fact that it dried matte. The little tubes, it didn't have binder separation issues. At least none of these had binder separation issues. None of the 24 colors that I had binder separation issues. Like the gouache version that they have here. And this is like the only color in the whole bind gouache that I have, like literally the only color, and a white. Yes, this was from my friend Jake over at Doomsayer's Design, and this is the one I got in the art hall. So this is like the only color that I have. So if I do a comparison, it won't be a fair one because it's like just one color versus one color. But I think this also has a deep green, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, so I could reference both deep greens and their whites. Okay, I'm not sure if I have a deep green in this version, but okay, I did do the swatching, as you can notice, because this is the paint session for the paint review. I did that. I forgot to went back over and to see how it layers, but I did do the paint session, so I know how it layers. Look at that white. It's just the opacity I need. This is my paint. This is my swatches. Is there a deep green? No, there's not a deep green in the one thing that I noted, that in this, because I have the 24 set for the Turner gouache set and the 18 set for the the 24 set for the Turner Acrylic Gouache set and the 18 set for the Turner Gouache set, I noticed that they shared some colors. They shared permanent yellow, but the colors that they shared are not made with the same pigment. They shared permanent yellow, and the permanent yellow in the gouache set was made with a PY55 versus the permanent yellow in the acrylic gouache set that is made with PY74. They also shared permanent lemon, but the permanent lemon in the gouache set is made with PY3, PY74, and a PW6, versus in the acrylic gouache set that's just made with the PY3. They also share a permanent orange, which is made with P034 and a PY170, and in the acrylic set, the gouache acrylic set, their permanent orange is made with P043 and the PY170. They also share the scarlet red. In the gouache version, the scarlet red is made with PR170 and a PR9, but in the acrylic gouache it is made with PR9. They also shared yellow ochre, and the yellow ochre in the gouache set is made with PY42 and a PY170, but in the acrylic gouache set, their yellow ochre is only made with the PY42. They also shared a burnt sienna. In the gouache set, the burnt sienna is made with PBR7, PBR25, and a PBR101, but in the acrylic gouache set, the burnt sienna is made with PBR11 and the PBR101. The last two colors they shared is a jet black, which is made with PBK1, and it's made with PBK1 in both the gouache set and the acrylic gouache set, and the white, which is made with the PW6, and the PW6 is made in both the gouache set and the acrylic gouache set. So sorry. Now that we're done with that bit of business, let me quit my blabbering and get to this paint session. Okay, I am finished. I'm waiting for this to dry a bit so I could re-establish my line art. What can I say when it comes to these paints? I really like them. I like the fact that they dry. As you can see, the green, it's dried. This part is dry. It's a bit transparent, but it's okay. I just need to re-establish my line art. And the other part of it that I feel like, even though this is my palette, I feel like I waste a lot of paint. So I have to be mindful of that. But I rather have, especially with the yellow, I think I mixed up a bit too much yellow, like half the amount of yellow that I really needed. But it was okay. I didn't do much color mixing in this session because I was actually working from a palette of 24 colors. So most of the greens I used, and then these were the colors that I also used in this session. I like the fact that it dries quickly because as somebody who does watercolor, I'm used to that, so it doesn't scare me as it would somebody who's not used to working with that medium. And I appreciate the fact that it's smooth, it's easy applicable. I think I worked with it a bit too thickly on this part here. I was trying to smooth it out. I think I smoothed it out here on the top, but it was okay. It was a great way for me to familiarize myself again with this medium because I haven't worked for a while. And I really love it. What I'm doing now is I'm gonna wait for this to dry properly to re-establish my line art. And then I'm going to go back in there with a liner pen and redo that. Let me know what you think of this, especially the Turner Acrylic Gouache, in the comments below. And as always, guys, this is a phenomenal journey. Believe it or not, this marks the halfway point to this journey. and we're just gonna go. There's just so much more that we need to discuss after this. So join me along with it, and I'll definitely, guys, stay safe, stay blessed, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.